Alright, I think we're just about ready to get started. Hey, John. Good to see you. So, earlier today, a lot earlier today, um, did a little bit of bow practice, and I think I'm going to do this as a theme with these streams. We're going to go into this practice run, just because I'm so out of practice with the bow. So I'll probably do, like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so of that, and then switch over to the actual tournament run. OBS does not seem to recognize that I have the long dark running. Let's see if we can fix that. There's always something. Okay, there it is. So yeah, here's our run. We're at 2 days and 22 hours, survived. Made it all the way to the maintenance shed, and we're gonna do some more foraging. Get some more arrowheads ready. And here's my bow practice run. This is just a custom Pilgrim loot, but Nagoa wildlife, just so I can get a bow quickly and do some practicing. So do I have... I guess I used all my torches. Let's go start a fire and get some torches. And put this away.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, Jen, I'm trying to adjust my sleep schedule a bit. See how it goes. But so I can get more of these evening streams in. Seems to be a good time to stream for everyone involved. See what I mean? The torches... I don't know why I can't... It's so weird. Sometimes I just can't get rid of a torch. The torches on this run have just been not great. Fortunately, it's just the practice run, but I feel like there is some like RNG baked into the run itself. I should do some testing and see if I can prove that. Or disprove it. Alright, we're gonna have to walk over here again to get rid of the... or to trick the wolves into spawning. Okay, so I want to do some testing. Let's come back here. Pull the bow out. I'm gonna walk forward to about here, and let's trigger a charge and see if I can get a good attack on this guy. No, because he turns around and runs. So let's try this again. Gotta get the timing just right. Or maybe this is why nobody in the tournament is using the torch. It's like not reliable. I'd love to figure out a method that does work though. Yeah, I could take a shot at him as he runs. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, just use this. Should quickly get rid of him. Well, that's gonna create a save game. I thought he would run from the torch, but maybe because the torch was lower now, right? So it seems the distance. Yeah, let's see if we can verify that the distance from the torch is the deciding factor there. Do we have any afflictions or anything? Wait a minute. Didn't say I was applying it to anything in particular, yeah. Trying Wolf Wrangler? Yeah, I was actually going to, and then I got sucked into the Purist Outer Nogoa thing. And now, of course, we've got this challenge, so... By the time I finish this, I should be almost an expert at the, whole Wolf Wrangler thing. I didn't get to see if he was going to turn and run that time. It's okay, though. We do have a save where that wolf at least is still alive. If I want to go back and try again. Just looking to see if we have any more. I thought we had 3 wolves here, but maybe I already killed... Yeah, I killed one and got a save on that. Now I've killed a second one, or at least I've gotten him bleeding. So we're gonna have to move on to a new area soon. Do a little bit more testing here, and then we'll do the actual tournament. Did not look like he was gonna stop. How do I reliably test this? Can't think of a way to do it without letting the struggle actually happen. I don't know where that other wolf went. Alright, let's just redo it on this guy. I might not have made it. Okay, there's a wolf over here now. Is he on the high ground? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, there's a couple of them. Wait a minute. Okay, let's get rid of you. It kind of looks like I might be able to shoot at them as they turn and run. Is that going to be a reliable way to not miss, though? Maybe reliable enough for the 90%, but not for the full accuracy. Yeah, see? So, I was standing pretty far from that torch. So it seems that it's unreliable. Now I've got another idea. Let's wait for these guys to calm down. Alright, you both go over there. I'll be over here. So the other idea is, let's let one of the wolves aggro on me. That should be enough, right? I should stop running. Let one of the wolves aggro on me and then shoot the other one. Because the other one might not be paying attention to me. Like, if I've got a wolf right behind me, and I drop my torch and shoot, I probably should drop the torch silently if I'm going to do that. If I don't find them soon, we can just restart and get them to spawn back in unscared. Did they just run off in fear? I don't think they're coming back. Alright, whatever. Alright, last attempt, and then I think we'll go to the tournament proper. And then have plenty of time to come back in and do more practice before I get the bow crafted and actually have to shoot stuff. Okay, so that's that one wolf spawning back in. Over here, and hopefully that's far enough to get the other two. So we got potentially one over there. I think I just got, and then is there another one over here? Yes. Okay, so let me do this. Drop this. Grab another one. Actually, this is going to take too long. Okay, let's just loop him around. This might turn out to be a little bit too annoying to execute. The idea would be to have this one wolf following me, who I can always come get later. And then while he's following me, we walk up towards another wolf, quickly drop this, pull out the bow. Oh, shoot. Well, that didn't work out. Yeah, I feel like I could land a shot on him. I feel like I could reliably land a shot. It's just not going to be a kill shot. We're going to be taking hundreds of shots. I think the chances of me actually getting the perfect 100% accuracy are so low that it's not worth trying. Like, even if you get 299 shots and one miss, that still puts you in the 90% accuracy bracket, or whatever you want to call it. I'd love for that guy to stop running. So I can try this other idea. I think he's just over here chilling somewhere. Wait, where did he go? Did he despawn? I don't understand this wolf behavior sometimes. There's somebody howling over there. Alright, well, let's just do a practice shot on this guy, I guess. Let me see if this is as reliable as I think it is. Yeah, so we definitely land a hit. And then the problem is, not only do I think I have a higher chance of missing with that, but it's also not going to be a kill shot because it's not going to be while he's facing me head on. So then it's going to be like extra wasted time. So it's much safer, but probably ultimately slower. Unless we're, I don't know, if we're archery 5, maybe there's a good chance. Hey Kirk, good to see you. Alright, I think I'd love to keep practicing, but if we don't actually play the tournament, we're never going to make it to day 50. So I think we're going to go to the tournament now. Okay, game face on. So, the plan is, it's nearing midnight in the shed. We're gonna forage as much as we can. Then go up to the hunting lodge. I have a fire striker on me that I was gonna drop. I think I'm gonna commit to that. Because I've got, yeah, I got 24 matches. Now, I've got to get some of this metal. Let's actually do that first. If I have enough torches. I don't really. I guess we can do 2 of them. And then we'll have to start the fire. Well, I mean, I could just let it go out, but... Well, no. I need the light. Yeah, so this is pretty much my only option. So we'll grab that. And then I've got... Oh, I've got this one here, too. Let's grab that one. We have a lot of lamp oil, right? Yeah. Let's just use that. We'll have one more for the travel.
Perfect.
Right, we gotta make water. Forgot about the water situation. Wasn't there a... There's got to be a toilet over there, right? Or am I just completely misremembering? I must not have gotten this. Yeah, okay. Another pail, just in case we want it. Okay, so actually skip that. I can now cook one of these. Let's go and get this stuff ready for when we leave. Thermos. Hey, we got well fed. Exactly 3 days survived. Hey, Sirius. Good to see you. Well, no hunting yet, except in practice mode. I thought I had more... Yeah, I do have more birch bark. I thought I had one more beyond this, but okay. Go and craft that. I guess we might as well start throwing coal on here. We're going to be forging soon. And I already threw... Ooh. Gotta use a lot of coal on this. Oh no, we got more stuff here. Okay, let's take one more torch. That's 21. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. Let me grab that. We'll just leave the tools right here with the rest of the metal. Go ahead and put this out. The final birch bark tea. One more metal pail, and then I think we're ready to throw the coal on and actually forge. That's it. We're not going to be able to do any more forging here. We're going to be pretty time limited here then, I think. So that should get us up to temperature. We only have 3 coal left. Yeah, okay. We'll do what we can here. It's gonna be 18 arrowheads plus the 8 I did is 26. It's really not bad. Especially considering that feathers are going to be the bottleneck, at least as far as I can tell. Gonna have to spend more coal on this to make that work, but best thing I can do right now is just not waste any time. Just keep forging these. Yes. Using torches is allowed. Using campfires to, like, hide from the wildlife is not. So you can't, like, stand by a campfire and shoot. But you can stand by a torch and shoot. There's some interesting rules, so you have to kind of read it carefully to make sure you understand the implications of all the rules. The cougar concerns me too, mainly because I've never dealt with a cougar. But there's a few tricks you can use. So there's obviously the fire trick, which is outlawed for this particular tournament. But there's other similar tricks, like using a snow shelter that you can do. So I'm probably going to use a snow shelter for the cougar. You could also just skip the cougar, right? Like, you don't have to kill a cougar. Alright, how many more of these do I have? I've got 4. With one more piece of coal, basically, or maybe we end up harvesting something. How are we doing on food? Let's just, Ooh, that reminds me. One of these teas is a found tea. Alright, let's pull a torch off of here. I'm just gonna put all this down. I think one of the teas and one of the coffees was found. So I want to make sure I get the cooking points off of that. I also want to see what my cooking skill looks like. Okay, cooking skill. We're about halfway through level 2, almost, so still need to cook as much as possible. Let's go ahead and make, I have a can opener. Alright, so let's just use it. On this. So it seems like we're not going to need the pry bar after all. Not going to need the metal from that. Most likely. Or the simple tools. Alright, let's stay off of, Oh, almost forgot about that. Oh no. I think that's a blizzard. Alright, let me think over this for a second. I've got stuff here to make arrows, right? So I can stay here for a while, even after this fire goes out, if I need to. We got 2 stims in this region to get. I think we do one more set of arrowheads regardless, and then we'll check the weather. I even have another set I can do, so I can burn another coal and do that final one. That'll get me up to the 26 I said, right? So... I mean, 26 is probably enough. $23. Let's go take a look. Where's the exit? Closest exit is right here. -20. With 10 of that being wind chill. I might just leave, honestly. I'm taking a pretty big risk if I don't go now. This is my last opportunity. Let's just finish up the arrowheads that I started. One more coal, one final batch of arrowheads. Let's drink some water. Now, if this is a blizzard, as it sounds like it is, it's almost certainly a blizzard. Probably good that I waited because, yeah, I would have been caught in that. I would have headed out and just gotten stuck in that, so at least we can stay here and do something useful instead. I think we cook this as well. Hey, Joe. Yeah, it looks like you spotted it around the same time I did. There's chat lag for you again. Alright, I'm gonna commit to this. We don't have that many torches, so I think, yeah, we just let this go out. We can always restart it relatively easily. That'll probably finish in the embers. Let's put Rishi in the thermos. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this now. I believe that's my only birch bark tea. Unless this is one here. Okay, we got one more. So I've got like 20% condition. That did finish. A hammer can stay right here. That'll help with carry weight quite a bit. We do have well fed now, so let's see what carry weight looks like after this. It looks like we're going to be within range now. That's really good news. I've probably got a few too many cans. Huh. Oh no, with one there, we have the exact number. Okay. Wait, where's that workbench? Here it is. I have a few different stashes, but there's a stash of stuff up front here. Not very much. But I've got some saplings here and a jerry can that I'm going to take with me eventually. I don't think I take any of this with me up to the lodge. It's cold? Oh, there's always something. It's -3 inside, even with all this clothing on. We've got some 80% jeans to wear. I think I'm just gonna sleep. We'll have a little bit of energy to make this trip up to the lodge. That solves the temperature problem without forcing me to have more fuel. You just look at my notes here, make sure I'm not forgetting something really obvious. I'm supposed to take note of the other items in the shed. And this is what I'm supposed to do. So we have, maple birch, rope, jerry can, and, 3 rabbit. Crazy that it's this cold here. Okay, sounds like that ended. I think we head out immediately. Let's just check the temperature before we go. -12. Yeah, I can handle this. Yes, perfect. This is still warm. Do have to find it, though. Okay, we have a few torches. I feel like I should leave something here. Heavy. Oh, I should have eaten. Can I just eat that now? Yeah, let's just eat this. Anything else? We can leave some water here, probably. We can ditch water at any point. Just sort by weight. See if there's anything obvious. The 19 arrowheads that we don't need to carry all of. How much is that? 1.33 total? No, we're just going. If we end up being a little heavy, then so be it. We can check over here for a carcass. Desperately need fuel now. I used up all my fuel. That single coal for emergencies, and that's it. There is a moose spawn here. So it's here and not up there. I should probably note down that kind of thing. I don't think we care to go loot anything. I think we're just going straight there. Do this until that fatigue buff runs out. Wow, that fatigue buff lasts a long time. Okay, so I need to remember when I'm using coffee. I use a very small amount of coffee when I actually have fatigue to spend. Because I mostly just want it for the buff. Got regular wolves. And one of them's busy up there, so let's go ahead and go down here. And I think I'm going to grab this one's interest. We'll get the feathers around this carcass. As there's no wind right now, it's pretty safe to come down here. Unbelievable. I thought the torch would scare him. Why did I do that? Oh, you know what it was? It was my health. My health was so low. Well, that's okay. We're gonna get a much better start next time. I can't believe I did that. I think what I did... So, I think what I was planning to do in my head... in my foolish head... My plan was walk into the wolf, and if it doesn't work for some reason, then just drop the torch. And the problem was, walking into the wolf obviously doesn't work because my health is below 15%. I think that's the cutoff for where they consider you to be weak, and so they automatically attack. And then I'm not sure why dropping the... Or maybe it was because I was exhausted. There's a million reasons why that shouldn't work. And I don't know, my brain just wasn't working. Honestly, I blame the practice. I blame the practice with the wolves. I was being so cavalier with those other wolves. And then with this wolf, I was just like, doop-de-doo, just walk right into it. Not a care in the world. When very obviously, dropping the torch and aiming the stone works all the time. How many times must I learn this lesson? Yeah, it's... I probably should just never do it. I mean, I do never do it on serious things, usually. Oh yeah, no, I get to restart. You can restart as much as you want. I mean, it's painful. At least it's this early in the run. Now, there is one good thing. There was a huge error in my planning for this run, which was, well, it wasn't really an error in my planning, but I didn't find the fire striker in one of the two spots. It was in the third spot. And because of that, I lost a ton of health, and I didn't realize how hard it would be to keep my health up with just the birch bark after it had already gotten low. Like, if it had been high, I could have maintained it. But it got so low, and there just wasn't enough birch bark. So that's something I can really, really fix on this next run. And then we'll have high health, and then something like that won't kill me. Not that I should do that anyway, but... yeah, that was extremely foolish. Arguably good to get the foolish stuff out of the way early in the run. The one thing that really stings is I lose that stocked pepper cache. I'm not gonna... I mean, unless I get really lucky in the next run, I'm not gonna have a stocked pepper cache with 3 cured rabbit hides in it and the other stuff. It's okay. We got plenty of time tonight to do another attempt. We were only 3 days in. Alright, so let's verify that this is the correct code. Still the same as the old one that we were in, so that should be fine. And we're going to start rolling for new attempts. Now, the one problem is we do have a little bit of a grind ahead of us, probably, to get the right start. It's okay, though. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Turn the trader off. Yeah, so those are the two things. Select Mystery Lake, turn the trader off. I feel good about getting the Fire Striker in one of the other places and preserving a ton more health this time. Or maybe I'm just coping with my positive outlook. Either way. Always after I forge. Yeah, the brutal part is it's just so much setup, right? Like, I forged 26 arrowheads in the night and got all the stuff curing, and it's like all setup work, and then to just lose all that progress and have to start over before I even got to the bow. Pretty rough. Now I should be checking this wall for coal. This looks a little different from how I remember it. There's the wall. I do think this is a really good start. I'm happy with my choice to start in Mystery Lake. Okay. I think this means we didn't get any coal this run. It's okay though. I see stones. A lot of birch bark. Oh, there is coal. Okay. And was that a second stick that spawned underneath that first one? Or maybe that was just my footprint. Alright, a little bit of a slow start here, but we got birch bark and coal. Another piece of coal. I will take it. Take this stone too. Of course, we still have to actually get the hacksaw and the birch saplings for this run to even matter. That was honestly just such poor focus and decision making on my part, Kirk. Like, I mean, even on this run, even on that exact run, I had dropped a torch and aimed a stone at the wolves, you know, probably a half dozen times easily without even thinking about it. It's like the obvious way to deal with them. And then for some reason, I guess getting in, starting a new day of it, I just kind of forgot my whole system. Reverted to something much less safe. Ooh, we did get the hacksaw. We're halfway there. Okay. Maybe we just get the perfect start right now. Okay. 58. And 32-ish? $58, $32. Okay, that was pretty quick.
I'll take it.
A flask to start things off. Can't complain. Let's grab the cloth that we know we're gonna want while we still have the lantern out. We're gonna get this sewing kit wherever it is. We got 0.71 in the lantern. That's much better. Look at how full that looks. There's the sewing kit. I think we take the painkillers for now, just in case we want to preserve a birch tea or something. Definitely take newsprint. Take all the newsprint for tinder. I wonder if that can opener is always there. It feels like I always get a can opener at the start. It's actually kind of convenient, now that I think about it.
This'll
A
come in handy.
bandage, and we don't need the whetstone. I can stay here for right now. Alright, let's see if we get the rest of the stuff. Pretty good start.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Okay, no birch saplings here. That's fine. So it's not the true RNG run where everything works perfectly. Looks like no maple here either. Yeah, I didn't even get the spawn for it. That's unfortunate. Got the single birch. I don't remember the exact pathing here, unfortunately. Go in on this side. Is that birch bark on the ground? It almost looked like it. Okay, unfortunately that's where the second set of birch spawns. Right over there. So no birch groves. I'm not gonna give up though, everything else is so good. Normally, like if I hadn't gotten really good stuff already, I would probably throw this one out and at least try to get the birch stuff. Let's take that. Not coming back here. Okay, so if I stay a little bit further to the right, when I'm coming through this area, I can get some cattails and cattail heads. That's good to know. I always go too far left, I think, at the start. Or maybe I just got unlucky with the cattails in the past. Okay. I'm not completely in the wrong place. Okay, so that's a single birch down. We're gonna get frostbite. That's a shame. Do we just, oh, we can't even prevent it, because we're not... I should have taken these off, maybe. On my hands. Yeah, because we didn't get the maple, unfortunately. Gotta go... We gotta go get the maple. Ah. No maple, no birch. Well, that's unlucky. We almost had the run.
It's goddamn freezing.
Yeah, no maple here and no maple at the other place, and very few birch. Just kills this run. That's a shame. Just thinking, I guess I could have... Nah, just not having maple. It's too painful. I could have maybe salvaged it. Lit the lantern in there to get some warmth and light. Crafted a hand wrap. Just thinking about what I can do next time if I'm in a similar position. Maybe just get an hour of sleep, like accept being a couple hours later on the maple. Get an hour of sleep, hope the blizzard ends, go and get one from one of the future points. Like if I had extra birch and I was just missing the maple, maybe that would be a good enough start to try that. I don't understand, where's my birch tree? There it is. Go and grab a couple of these. And we got birch bark.
Oh, so cold.
No coal this time, so I guess we grab every stick. Hey Mog, good to see you. Glad you got your TV sorted out so you can hear me well now. Very true, Kirk. That we don't think in those terms. We assume that everything's going to go perfectly. And make all of our plans based on that. Why does it feel like it's taking me longer to reach my birch sapling than normal? Yeah, like I'm using up my energy faster than usual to get here. Maybe because I'm not taking a direct route. I'm like going too far to the left. I'm guessing that's it. Yeah, because I think I'm afraid I'm gonna like miss the wall. So I'm intentionally going too far to the left. That's costing me a little bit of time.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Got a piece of coal this time. Let's try something slightly different. I want to experiment with this other... I think it's this ridge here. I want to try this route. See how much extra birch bark we get if we go this way. And then see if we can still find trappers without getting lost. There's one. Is this worth it for one birch bark? I don't think it's worth coming all the way over here just for one birch bark. Maybe you get two if you're lucky. At least I didn't get horribly lost. Oh, I got a little bit lost, but not horribly so. Yeah, this feels slower. Especially if I keep going the wrong way, it's gonna feel much slower. And then I have to loop all the way around here. Yeah, it's not worth it. Alright. Well, we won't do that again. Not there. Gotta hit the 1 and 4 again. I'm looking at chat because I saw you say Sasquatch, and there's actually a guy who comes in frequently. He also does long dark videos named Sasquatch, so I was like, is he here? No? Okay. Just somebody invoking the name. Oops. There we go. Alright, let's try going a little straighter this time. Okay, so where's my birch tree? Still feels like I'm getting tired more quickly. I did find it though. Came here pretty much in a straight line. It is a great game. A little bit grindy, especially if you're trying to get a particular start for a tournament. That's not the game's fault, though. It definitely is our fault for playing it this way. I was really hoping for it. Yeah, the devs have been talking about mod support for years now. I think they've just got so much else on their plate. It's not likely to happen in the next year or two. But they'll probably do it like once Wintermute is completely finished. And I don't know if they're doing any more expansion content. I think they should do another full expansion, just like PFTFT, but they shouldn't announce it until it's basically finished, and just completely surprise everybody with it in like 3 years. Because obviously it takes time to, you know, for them to make good stuff for us, and the community doesn't always handle that well. And they don't handle the community backlash well either. So we do have a birch here this time. I'll try to remember that. Ooh, 3 coal. Now there's a haul. Alright, I've played this start too many times. Know exactly which patches of ground have a chance of spawning birch bark and which don't. I don't know all the coal spawns though. That still seems like RNG to me. Oh, I was really hoping for this one. 3 coal, so much good stuff. Shouldn't get my hopes up, it's only a 1 in 4. See, this time I got all the way to the birch tree with some energy left. What's going on with that? And the wall's not really in sight either. Is it a... No, it is. It's the same birch tree. And there's like another one right here. I don't know, it just seems like sometimes we travel faster. Oh, that's coal. Gotta go grab that.
I'm too cold to think.
Yeah, serious, exactly. Like if the game gives me my 3 coal and then says, oh, never mind. I don't know, at least we don't have to see, like, all the saplings and everything, like all the great birch spawns and everything, until we at least know we have a hacksaw. Because I'm sure a lot of these runs, there's like full birch in both places, but the hacksaw is just in the wrong place, so we never see it. And I'm going to take a break after this one if this is a failure. If it's a success, I guess I'll wait until we have a... I'll wait until we get to the cabin with our resources and then take a break. Oh, it is there. Go ahead and search this since I happen to see it's open. Nothing. Check the safe. $33 or something. $32, we'll say. 4. $32.3. Wow, really make me go all the way around.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah. Not great. Let's grab this. 0.55 liters this time. Not bad. Firearm cleaning kit. No thanks. Sewing kit's probably down on the floor here.
Looks like this has been here.
Hey, safe sardines. There it is. Alright, I think I want to do something. Let's take all this off. I want to keep it dry while we run to the other spot. Put this away. Hey, we got one birch. Aww. So sad. Maybe we'll get the other cluster. You don't want to give me that maple. Oh well. Two birch. Alright, Kirk, thanks for hanging out. I don't want to go too far. It's like one of these slopes right up here. Maybe this one. Yeah, there's the trees going in, so the birch bark, from what I remember, or the birch saplings spawn right over here on this side of the slope. Yeah, they're not here. Assuming I have the right location. Is this right? Wait, maybe I was a little bit too far. No, that's gotta be about right. Yeah, okay. Just keep going. Bandage, glare is good. See, I'm like crossing, I don't know. Why are there no cattails this time? I feel like I'm crossing in about the same area. Maybe I'm just wrong. Oh, is this ending? Kind of looks like it's ending. There's the cabin. Yeah, we're going slower now because we're going into the wind and it's not blizzard wind. Pretty funny that that wind slows you down, but blizzard wind doesn't. Alright, can we see? I don't see anything over there.
Do I?
Ah, I just got frostbite. That's kind of annoying. Oh, I wonder where I got it. Was it avoidable? No, it was on my hands. I was gonna get that regardless. Let's throw all this on. Throw the lantern out so I can warm up while I'm doing this. Well, we have frostbite now, so I guess, is there even any reason to be doing this? I guess we can just loot out since we have the lantern on right now. I don't think I really have anything useful to be doing here, though. Containers, none. Got 2 birch, more tinder. I guess we do take those. Alright, let's get out of here. We got cloth there, and cloth hanging on the bed. This is a throwaway, right? It is nice to have good weather early, but... We got 1 maple, 2 birch, and frostbite at the cabin. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the cabin and save the game. Well, I'm gonna take a break and then we'll come back to this. I'm not really thrilled with this start. I'm trying to think, like, this is, so far, isn't this just worse than the other start I had? And that start wasn't great either. Because the other start had more birch. I guess we could continue, in theory, to, see if we get the fire striker at the log. How much coal did I get? Coal. We got one. Save it and return later. Yeah. I don't know if that's... I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with doing that, but I'm not gonna have like multiple saves going for the tournament at a time. It's too complicated for me to keep track of. I would hate to be somebody, like, if I did have a good run at the end of this, I would hate to be somebody checking the run over to see if it's good and like having to track multiple runs going on at the same time. Be like, where did this one start and where did this other one end? So I'm just gonna do one run at a time. All right, I'm gonna take a break for 5 minutes. I'll decide what we're doing during that time. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. So I decided I'm definitely going to throw this one out. It's not that there's anything necessarily negative about it, other than the frostbite, which is, you know, it's kind of an annoyance more than anything else. But there's nothing, like, amazing about the run, right? Like, it's not like I got, something nice out of the safe, like a thermos or a Mackinac or work boots. Or, like, I got a bunch of birch or something like that. So there's just no compelling reason to keep it. We didn't find the fire striker at the very first spot, right? Like, any of those things would have been good enough, I think, to keep the run. Did I? Let me just go back and make sure we did everything correctly here. I was completely zoned out. All right, so new custom. Let's verify the code. Yep. Confirm. Mystery Lake and no trader. Make sure we don't disqualify ourselves right at the start. Yeah, the best save item cache. Yeah, the other thing is, like, I don't mind frostbite if I'm playing, like, a super tough challenge where you just have to get it at the start. Or if I'm playing, like, more, like, story-based, like a long run where, like, my character has a story to tell. It's like, oh, remember that time this horrible thing happened and I got frostbite and now I have to live with it. Like, I don't mind it in either of those situations. But for this type of challenge where neither of those apply, it's just like an unsightly sore that you have to look at every time you open the screen. See, I'm so confused right now. How can I have run out of energy this far in advance? Where even is the birch tree? Am I horribly lost? I think I came, like, the wrong way or something. Yeah, this is all wrong. It must be down on the other... Yeah, I'm, like, super off in the weeds. That's weird. Yeah, exactly. It's preventable. But even, like a regular run where you're doing more like more of an immersive playthrough where it's technically preventable but something happens and you get it anyway, and there's like a story-based reason why your character got this frostbite. Like, I don't quit runs just because of that. I like to keep it in those instances. Okay, let's make sure I'm actually facing the right direction here. I went way too far off to the right. So it should be right here. Did I go too far to the right again? Yeah, like the wall... What am I doing? Why am I so... How am I getting so far off track? I mean, here it is. We're not that far off, I guess. Just feels weird that I'm suddenly having directional trouble in that way. When it builds character.
Oh, so cold.
Okay, Calvin's dad. No, where's my coal? Next time I want to come up to this bridge early and see if there's another birch tree down there with more bark. Gotta learn something new. Wait, where's my birch bark? Oh, there it is. Knew it had to be up here somewhere. Oh gosh, this was like last year. I was at this like library thing with my, at the time, 2-year-old. And there was another dad there who, I don't know, he had to have been in like his late 20s or early 30s. Anyway, we were talking about something and I said something about Calvin and Hobbes. And he was like, who? Completely blew my mind that he had never heard of Calvin and Hobbes. Like, how is that even possible? Okay, I wasted some energy there at the end. But it looks like we have no hacksaw. Oh, we do have a hacksaw, I just can't point in the right place. Locker is locked. Must be a millennial thing? Are you referring to Calvin and Hobbes, or... 24:30. Okay. Alright. Next go around. 24. All the way around to 30. I gotta stop reading chat while I'm doing the save. Okay, and then like 41, 24, 30, 41. You know what I should do? Nah, it probably doesn't matter. I was thinking maybe I should have the lantern on the whole time I'm in here. But no, probably not. Yeah, we're all 84 babies. Do I want that? Wait, there's cooking oil here? I guess we take that for later. Or do we leave it? What are the chances we come back here? Based on last run, pretty low. I think I leave it somewhere else. Okay. Did I get a sewing kit? I did get a sewing kit. Alright, I don't know why I'm so out of sorts, but let's go. Oh, sweet. Three right off the bat. Do we try to prevent our clothing from getting too wet too? Probably. Grab this birch bark. Let's use up all this sprint, and then I'm gonna take my clothes off. I don't think we got any coal this run, but lantern fuel looked okay. I didn't actually look at the exact amount, but it didn't seem low. Alright, let's get in the shelter of this tree here. take these off. Imagine we got the 3 birch and the maple here. Clearly too much to ask. It's okay, we can still get maple up ahead. No birch here, that's fine. Or there, I guess there was a stump. Somebody already got to it. Okay, so there's the stumps. We need to check on this side of the hill for birch saplings. It's like really over here from what I remember. It's like up here almost. Doesn't look like we got them this time. It's okay. Oh, we kind of came in at a weird angle. Oh well, I'm gonna assume I didn't miss them. Hey, we got the fire striker this time. And the flare, okay. Starting to feel like a run. Let's go and grab these mushrooms. Man, I want to get inside before we get frostbite, so let's just go straight there now. Need to get better at this part. There's a rock right there, so the cabin should be like right here, I think. Let's see how accurate this is. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. So I know about how far away from that rock we're supposed to be. Good. Okay, let's quickly throw all of this on. Get our lantern lit. Yeah, we got a good amount of fuel in this. The hand frostbite is almost there, so... Alright, let's be a little bit foolish then. I'm gonna waste... like nearly an hour here. Before getting... Oh, did we drop the birch? Yeah. Before getting the maple. Just to avoid the frostbite. That's probably foolish. But whatever. It's not like the maple is even guaranteed to be here. What am I doing here? Improvised hand wraps. 37 plus 50. Yeah, so we wasted like 50 minutes. And some lantern fuel doing that. Check that later. Let's just go over here.
It's so cold. I'm gonna lay down for a bit.
No birch. We do have maple. Just one though. Now there can theoretically be, let me just really quickly check. Up here, I think, there can theoretically be another maple somewhere. Let's reset sprain risk right here. I don't even know where it spawns. Oh! Hey! Glad I did that. Okay, let's get inside. So we're a little light on birch. But no frostbite, 3 birch, 2 maple. Decent health. Go ahead and have the soda. And we have the fire striker already, and we have a flare. I don't believe we have any coal. Go ahead and light this and see if there's any other loot in here I missed. Sounds like the storm ended. Oh, shoot. It's extra damage. Wait, why am I warmer over here? I give up. It's like I'm colder next to the door or something.
Freezing.
2 degrees here. 2 degrees here. Okay, I don't know. Who knows? Do I want to use this lantern fuel up on crafting? Yeah, I think so. We probably need to get another piece of cloth first. It's wise when you just tossed a run for frostbite. It wasn't only because of the frostbite. That run had other problems. I hate to do it, but I think it's this that goes. I have no other cloth items, right? No other cloth. I have the single cloth from that one thing. This is the same thing we did last time. We had to get rid of our... Yeah, it's fine. Let me just think for 1 second. So when we leave, we're gonna need to go make a fire, get a couple of teas going. So maybe I should just craft this thing next to the fire instead of crafting it in here. It's gonna be really cold outside though. Maybe I'm not gonna be able to make the fire until a little bit later. I can't remember if I got coal this run. Let's check really quickly. We only have 21 sticks, but we have 9 books. That should be enough. That's gonna be like plus 35 at least, I think. It can't be that cold out. Okay. I think we're gonna go out and start a fire now. I saw some papers here. What are we doing on Tinder? We have 0? Alright, we start this thing back up, see if there's any Tinder around. Yeah, I thought I saw papers here. Any others? There we go. Shame I didn't get those cattails. Alright, in that case, let's sit in here and harvest these.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Okay, wind's coming from that direction, so we start it right here. Double check temperature. Yeah, it's gonna be close, but I think it's fine. Use the bad book. What kind of accelerant is that? It must be a spare. I think I got a spare accelerant from the safe. Probably save that until I have some lamp oil and other stuff.
Do I, if I don't warm up soon?
Just gonna throw all this on. This has to be hot. Let's only save one book. I want to be really warm so I can warm up quickly. It's not clear that the wind direction is working with me here. That's okay though. Alright, we need water. Let's go ahead and craft that head wrap first. Got all my clothes on. Maybe I should drop these wet clothes to dry off while we're doing this. Like, absolutely certain. Yeah, I put down all my saplings. You know, if I just trusted the wind, we could have gone over and had this fire next to the deer and gotten 2 guts going right now. That would have been way better. Oh well. Can't think of everything. What the heck happened to my shoes? Oh, right. Let's not get carried away. Did I get a can opener? Oh, I did not get a can opener this time. Okay. Do we want to wait on these then? Let's cook these. They're heavy. Save the other ones. Make another batch of water. Just get all those going. Didn't even get water purification tablets this time. Alright, well we need to go, so let's throw this on here. Let's get a bunch of torches off of here. Good ones, preferably. We're just gonna have to pick up a ton of fuel and get another fire going later on. It's okay, I've got time to get the guts going. It's actually probably more important that we go get more birch saplings ready. You just had to say something serious. About the nice torches I was getting. It's decent, I guess. How's this doing? Alright, good enough. Let's just go. Oh, yeah, every feather imaginable needs to be picked up. Just go ahead and chow down on that. Oh, still have energy. Let's take advantage of that. Okay, so what's next? Got a couple of spots to check up here. We're no longer... We got 2 maple down already, which is like all I need for quite a while into the run. So I shouldn't go out of my way just for maple spawns. I'm gonna save some energy for evading wolves up here. Did I ever make... I don't think I made that reishi tea, did I? Just made birch bark tea. Probably end up taking a little more damage from the cold here before we eventually stabilize. So we're going up there. Let's grab all these sticks. Hey, nope, that wasn't a birch. I spoke too soon. Just a little twig sticking up from this thing. I don't see any of the stuff here. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. There's gonna be birch bark here too, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go check for this other single birch. Don't sprain, don't sprain. There we go. It's right around here somewhere. Last time it was like right in front of me and I almost missed it, so I'm gonna spend just a second looking for it. It's clearly not there, not around here. Yeah, I think it's not here this time. We still have the snow shelter area. Do I want to go to that?
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Has an extra can, right? And feathers from this and the other corpse, yeah. We go. We take some damage here. If I get this maple, I'm going to skip the other one, though. Should be a third one. Ooh, 4 feathers. Nice. Yeah, I was definitely short on feathers last time, so let's be careful with those. I could warm up in the snow shelter, maybe. With a fire next to it. Not a bad idea.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Ooh, 2 maple. Yeah, okay, this is perfect. Give this
I'm too tired to think straight.
wind a second to decide what it's going to do before I put this fire down. Yeah, this might not happen. Unfortunate.
Here.
Oh, so close to being warm. Just get out of here. Go to the trailers. 29 sticks. It's negative 18. I could just start a fire right here. Yeah, I gotta do a better job of preserving my health. Just start it with the fire striker.
One little fire.
It's gonna take every one of my sticks, but that's honestly fine. Eventually we'll stabilize and... What was I gonna do? There was something relatively important. I don't remember though. Ah, right. I'm gonna harvest some of those torches and throw a few more sticks on the fire, I think. I think we just put these two maple down at the dam. I'm actually wondering, we don't necessarily need... We don't necessarily need to go to the log sort, because we already got the, not quite warm yet. I think we go ahead and cook this and this. We don't have water. Make a little bit of water. We can get water at the dam. It's probably going to be a lot warmer now. And have this. Let's make sure all these teas are hot for when we leave. Okay, we leave in 8 minutes. Start pulling torches in just a second. Alright, that's good enough. Have that to go. All birch bark. What is that? It's like a cairn there? I don't think there's any loot there. You sure I didn't leave my clothing on the ground back there? Next to the fire or anything like that? This is still where the bear is, right? Yeah, there's the bear. Okay, so we actually have a bear here. That's good to know. I think we cut across this way. Could get more fuel here, but I think I'm going to prioritize speed. Let's just go over here and head straight to the trailer. We can also, that's where I would have come down. That's where the other maple spawn is, somewhere up there. So the trailer's like right across there. If we get wind, I might just sleep through it. Still, I don't know. It's getting towards the warm part of the day. Oh, we lose this. Oh, just got it. Trying to decide, do I drink this other tea? I guess I do. We just... Yeah. I think we end up sleeping through this blizzard. I'm not... The thing is, I'm not that far from the dam. Maybe we sleep and then we just sprint to the dam and loot the dam while the blizzard is going. We can like sleep for an hour or two just to get the energy. I sure hope I can find those trailers from here. Yeah, I think that's the area behind the trailers. They should be just around the corner here. This is unlucky. Sleep isn't boosted by birch. That's a popular misconception. I'm actually going to make a video specifically about that. It doesn't matter when you drink birch tea, the healing is exactly the same. So you can like drink the birch tea during the day, sleep at night, and you'll end up in exactly the same position. As if you like saved it for sleep and did it all at once. On all modes, it's not like no Goa specific or anything. Well, I won't heal from sleep because it's no Goa. The only way to heal in this mode is with the birch. So sleep will mitigate some damage. I thought I saw a clock there for a second. Sleep will mitigate some damage because obviously I won't be taking the exhaustion damage.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Why am I spending so much time in here? There's like nothing here. Alright, let's just get out of here. Do this one next. I guess we have some looting to do inside while this blizzard rages on. Well, these trailers are largely empty of useful loot. Here's a piece of cloth, that's helpful. Sometimes you can find like some jeans on top of these beds I've seen. Okay, one last one. Not used to seeing you heal at all. True. Healing. That's cheating. You know what? I think I just realized this. We have a new way to get firewood in this game, because you can pick up, using the safe house customization, you can pick up crates. I don't think you can pick up these now. Or wait a minute, with safe house? No. But you can pick up crates and carry them around in your inventory and then put them down somewhere else and harvest them for wood. So you can like bring wood with you. I wonder how heavy the crates are. If they're not much heavier than the reclaimed, that would actually be a really valuable way to carry around wood, because you can like go ahead and do your traveling and then wait to harvest it sometime when you're in someplace comfortable. Alright, no jeans on top of the bed. Okay, so this was the last one. Since we have a warmth buff right now, let's go outside and check the area around the shed here. Take that. We'll probably end up harvesting that. I don't know why I'm looking for the fire striker, like I don't already have it in my inventory. I don't see anything here. Alright, let's just go back inside. So when I leave here, thing is on my left. Let's make some bandages. To make absolutely certain I have those. Crafted every tea ingredient I've got. We're a little bit low on tinder, I think. Let's make another tinder out of this newsprint. And then we'll get cattails later, so that's probably the last time I need to worry about tinder. I think we sleep for either 1 or 2 hours, and if the blizzard has not ended, we sprint to the dam to loot it. Sirius, sorry, I didn't look at chat for a while, and so I don't know what you're talking about when you said that you learned something new today. I'm sure it was something I just said and I should really remember, but I've honestly completely forgotten. Oh, about the crates maybe? Picking up the crates to carry them somewhere else to harvest? That might be it. 1 more hour. We're gonna need all that energy to get there. Yeah, carrying the crates. Chat lag strikes again. Alright, should we just go? What's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna lose a little bit of health. Jen, it annoys me that breaking down furniture in safe house causes wear to tools. Oh, it does? Really? Like, so you don't get any resources and it hurts your tools if you're carrying them? Yeah, that's messed up. Because you could just drop the tools and still do it, right? Kind of like with the opening a can with your knife thing, you just drop the knife first and then you're fine. I think we run to the dam. There's no telling how long this blizzard will last. It is a shame, because I was going to go check for more birch bark and get more birch saplings. We've only got 3. This blizzard timing is actually really unlucky. Because you start with one, and that one went until about, I don't know, close to dawn. And then you get another one right away at like noon or just after noon, just before noon. Pretty rough timing. Only had like 6 hours of no blizzard. Yeah, if anything could mess up this run, it would be that blizzard timing. Alright, let's just go. Check for mushrooms here. Should come down and hit the train tracks. Here we are. I'm gonna grab this. I probably will not want it long term, but we've got a little bit of carry weight right now. Nothing else in here. Yeah, there goes the blizzard. Well, now we can... Now we have a decision to make. Because now I can actually just go up to the left here and continue doing the thing I was going to do anyway. Because there's that one spot where there can be birch bark. The problem is now I don't have any fuel to start a fire, right? So I'm going to start out cold. It's going to warm up a lot. Only I just slept for another hour at the trailers, we would have been fine. The blizzard would have ended, I could have had a quick fire to heat up my teas, and we would have been golden to continue that route up there. I'm thinking about this area up here on the left. It's got birch bark. I think we go briefly to the dam, start a fire there. Yeah, I just have to pass on this, unfortunately. I'm gonna go grab this stuff on the way, because I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance. For a while. Consolation prize. You know, it's one down in the wind. I've got a lot of good torches. Let's light this up. One down in the wind shelter, I should say. Come on. One. Actually, let's get everything on this side first. 2. 3.
My fingers feel numb.
Yes! It was worth coming over here. That's huge. 4 of them. Okay. Now we're cooking. Getting coal from Ravine? No, it is not too far, especially since we're going there and we're going to, let me get these feathers too. What's the word? Only one feather? I'm lucky, I guess. We're gonna get all the birch bark there. I wasn't careful enough with my condition and like birch bark stuff last time, so I'm gonna be more insistent on getting like every single piece of birch bark that's reasonably available to me along my route. I take a little bit of damage doing this, but that's okay.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
We're about to go inside for a minute anyway. Otherwise, I would start a fire right here. There's another maple over there. Should we put that down now? The deer carcass is there. Alright, I guess we start a fire next to the deer carcass. Get the guts, get another maple. Go ahead and do all that now. I'm gonna grab a few more sticks before we walk over. Just to make sure we can have a nice warm fire. I don't want to get these down. Now let's put the birch down first and then go over. It'll be right by this trailer, so be easy to do. Oh yeah, four birch and 2 maple. Okay, I gotta start taking notes. I forgot what I had in my inventory even.
Huh. What have
No. I think we're done. I guess we go ahead and check out the other trailer while we're here. In fact, yeah, let's just put this all in the... Because I never come back in this trailer. I'm always going to think it's the other one.
Oh, so cold.
Unnamed cabin 3 birch 1 maple. And dam trailer 4 birch 2 maple. Pretty good.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, nice. Getting some decent luck here. Yeah, we'll take those. Made good use of those last attempt. Okay, I think we wait to make the fire. We just get some food in me. I think we wait to make the fire until we get down to the deer. And if the wind picks up, we just go straight into the dam instead and go get the deer later, I think. Was that a... I think I could have cooked that, right? And we gotta make water at this deer, too. And use the purification tablets to speed that process along. Yeah, it's pretty windy. I think we just go straight in. Forget this. I'm gonna go get some water in the dam and, like, spend a little bit of time looting some stuff in there before we do it.
Wait. It's so cold and
Yeah, serious. This is really good. This is what the run should have been, you know? Like, this is what I wanted to have. I can check all that stuff later. Let's go get some feathers. I just know there can be... It's really important that I get quality tools, and I know there can be a tool spawn out here, but... Taking damage, which isn't great. And there's no feathers anyway. Not crow weather. Let's use the lantern up, and then we'll get rid of it. I can probably leave some stuff here, too. Just temporarily, if nothing else.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Okay, good enough, I guess. Let's go check the safe. I'm not gonna check the wind right now. We should at least get some warmth in us before we go back out. I can bring the, I can get the sweater here? Do you know the spawn locations for it? I didn't know the sweater was here. I know it's in a few places, but I didn't know that this was one of them. I don't think I've ever seen it here. It's probably in, like, the upper area that I never loot. Free scrap is nice. Go check that safe. I don't think I want to go downstairs yet. Okay, so I can't pick up this fixture. It's 45 minutes for 2. That's actually bad. Upstairs on a chair. Is it always in the same spot? Guess I'll take those for now. Last time I ended up not using them. Grab this.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Just do that. There we go. $29-ish. 30. $30, 44, and 4. Free. Single buck. Game is such a troll sometimes. Is it even worth looting this area? I guess I need to go get some water. Yeah, we're pretty much out of water. Let's just check these drawers and then go get the water. And then I guess I come back later. Let's see. By the lights downstairs, upstairs on a chair. The chair by the door. By the desk, not there in this run. Okay.
Need a drink.
Just mitigate with a little bit of this. No point in taking extra damage. Almost looked like a cup of coffee for a second there. Okay, let's get the water first. I think we have to come back when it's bad weather out. Yeah, let's just go now. Yeah, we're finished here. Make a note we have cooking oil at the dam. That's wrong. It's at the dam, not the dam trailer. Yeah, if I break the door in the safe house, I'm familiar with that. I just don't... I'm not going to do it, you know? The wind? -11? That's fine.
It's goddamn freezing.
Oh, we don't need to do that. The wind, I can't move. Now let's go get this fire started. Ah, that's what I was gonna do. I forgot. I was gonna bring the fire barrel upstairs, start a fire indoors, so I could walk around out here without taking extra damage. Ah, it's okay.
One little fire. Perfect.
Let's get a little bit of food. We might as well. This gives me some cooking skill as well. think that won't boil off. Guess we'll find out. We have no teas ready except for this one. It's so warm out. I think we just go now. We can always prepare teas later. Yeah, I probably have enough good torches too. We just do a torch count 9. Let's just get a couple more and then go. A couple more really good ones, preferably. Everything is so great, I just don't have time to fine-tune the, you know, do the less efficient actions. It's a good place to be. Should I just walk right into this guy and lose my run instantly? If I didn't say anything and just did that for the memes, it would almost be worth it. I really get a lot of face palms in the comments. Or in chat, I should say. I still got some more mushrooms here for later. Let me see, what can I leave behind in this trailer while we go? Really quite a bit. So first of all, we got the 2 guts. Let's make a note of that. Yeah, we're gonna leave a bunch of junk right over here. So most of the books. Let's stop sorting by weight because these are gonna move around on me. Okay, go back to weight because I actually want to drop this. How's our torch doing? Fine. Metal can stay here for now. Oh, we have another maple. Okay. Forgot about that one from the deer. Water purification tablets, another thing. 15 feathers. Could leave a whetstone here. Probably not worth it. Okay. One more maple. So I know the timings are different. Okay. Let's go. No coffee yet. That's the only thing that's a little bit worse this run compared to last run so far. When did I make that reishi tea? I don't remember doing that. What? Where did that even come from? Was it ever hot? Does anybody remember there being a reishi tea anywhere? I'm so confused right now. Maybe I forgot to put it down to heat up at the last fire? I still don't remember it being made, though. Confusing, I guess. There's still a good chance to get some coffee from the dam. Like a really good chance. There's also a chance in camp office. Oh, sweet. Okay, we are really set. I gotta get some more guts down. This time, I only got 4 guts down last time in Mystery Lake. I want to get at least 6 down. I do not want to find myself in a position where I shoot like 200 arrows and find out that I don't have the cured guts to make a 3rd bow. Let's go check out this first. I guess we'll do that cave last. Doesn't matter if these birds don't get down right away, I guess. In fact, I should probably just take them back to the dam trailer, so I don't have to remember that they're over here. That's enough cattails. We're overloaded on stuff. Remember, is a fast harvest rate. 30 minutes for 2. Probably worth. Oh, bandage for the sprain I'm about to get because I stood in here too long. Sweet. 3 pieces all at once. I don't need all these sticks right now. We're kind of overloaded. Alright, I'm going to be walking right through here. Let's drop the pry bar. Some metal. That's probably good enough. I'm about to burn all these sticks anyway. Okay, this time I'm actually going to go to the other side and get all the birch bark there too. I neglected that last time and heavily regretted it.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Alright, we need a fire anyway. Let's just do this right here. Oh, I used my fire striker. That's fine. Actually has a higher fire starting chance. Less chance of wasting time, even though I wasted a charge on it. Get rid of all these heavy sticks. Every last one of them. And let's see. We might want a coal as well. That's probably good enough. Let's get this heated up. Let's put this down. Do I have any teas to cook? I do not. Maybe we make... I don't have that much coal. I don't think it's worth it. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Let's make some food. We're gonna be here for long enough because we gotta harvest the guts. Gotta harvest all the meat. We'll spend some time crafting some birch bark teas as well. Make sure that's jiggled. Should have been making a little bit of water here, but it's not like we're gonna run out. Hope for the best. Yeah, of course it's gonna get blown. I don't think these will even finish. It's a real shame. That one might finish. Yeah, they're both about the same. Maybe I can throw a stick on here and just do one quick birch bark craft while we're waiting. Shoot. That wouldn't have worked anyway. That's done. And that's done. Could have been worse. Just wait here until this goes out and warm up a little bit more. There it goes. Grab that. Leave that there. Should get more feathers, right? And drink that up. Honestly, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. We got the warm-up. I had the tea ready. We got some more food. Nothing down there. Don't those stumps usually have reshoots on them? They do. And there's some on the other side of this rock too, from what I remember. Yeah, birch bark was pretty sparse over here. But at least I got some. I think if the rope is here, we don't even take it because we're too heavy. And maybe make a note of where it is, if it is here. Doesn't seem to be here, so it's probably in the other cave, which is fine. We'll just leave it there until it's needed.
Probably useful.
It is useful. Like that. Alright. Just gotta get that one area near the cave, and we're pretty much done with Ravine. Usually only 1 to 2 birch bark over here, you're saying? I feel like I usually find, like, at least 4. Yeah, I usually don't come over here because it's, like, not nearly as much as you can get in the other area, but
Feel my feet.
I'm, min-maxing the birch bark this time. Alright, well, perfect timing. We need to warm up again anyway. So, take 2. Get some more feathers here, too. Can I? I can probably cheat some cooking time on this, right? By doing that.
Come on, little fire.
I think it's just coal. Yeah, there's no way we have enough stuff. And then all the sticks. Save the cedar, maybe? Coal does add a lot of temperature. Should be okay. Shoot. That'll burn, won't it? Okay, we'll do a test. Make 2 of these. See what the timer is on this. 30 minutes until burned. Okay, so we actually would be fine. But let's do another one of these. Another 10 minutes of crafting. I mean, if the wind stops me again, it stops me. What can you do? Gonna eat this while I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm out of water. Okay. Let's do that, and grab one of these. Okay, so that's our second set of 2 gods. Should have had some water to drink. Oops. Take a little bit of thirst damage there. I think we're done, right? 8 torches. Yeah, we just go. I've got this. Yeah, okay. We just go.
thirsty.
Well, good news for Astrid. We've got something to drink. I am in such better shape this time than last run. Everything is going so much better. Really makes a difference finding that fire striker early. Okay, so this will be guts 5 and 6 here. And I guess since we're definitely coming back here, it's okay to leave everything here to cure. We're definitely going to come back and do another... Yeah, and the rope is here as well. Alright. So it'll be 2 birch and 4 guts in Ravine Cave. Get rid of this as well. I think we just burn a coal on this? Is that right? Can't be right. -12. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, let's just use the fire striker. A slightly higher chance to start the fire. I think the sticks in the cedar will be enough.
Come on, little fire. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I've just got 1 coal. Just put this out. We might harvest that first stick in a second. Actually, we're getting that water going. Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab this in 2 pieces. Thinking since the water's going, I can go ahead and grab a gut as well. And then while the meat's cooking, we can grab the other gut. Other option is... Well, these aren't quite ready yet. Slowly getting cold at this fire. That's okay. Let's drink one of these, maybe. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to commit to getting rid of some of these bad ones. The guts are ready. That's cooked. This needs to cook. That's done. Got a birch bark going. Gonna eat this. So Ravine Cave has 2 birch and 4 guts. Those are all curing. Green cave, 2 birch, 4 guts. I guess there's no point in hanging around here. We're just getting colder. Okay. So get rid of that. Get some torches off of here and go. Now that it's getting to the cold part of the day and we have everything done, we go into the dam. I think I'm going to leave it at entering the dam for tonight. Start fresh with a dam looting session next time I'm able to stream. Hopefully tomorrow. It is the weekend. Alright, we gotta check for birch on the way out of here. Every little bit of birch bark counts. Yeah, serious. I mean, it's just... This is so good. Feels like I took everything that went wrong last time and learned from it. Well, and also got the luck that I needed. Yeah, coal doesn't feel like as big of a deal to me now. I don't know, I guess I'm just comfortable with the amount of teas and stuff that we have. Like, I feel like I can travel. We have a fire striker, so I can, like, start a fire and warm up a bunch of teas if we get into some sort of sticky situation. But yeah, coal is always nice. I guess I don't need to drop into the dam for anything, or into the trailer. We can just head straight to the dam. Make some noise right here to get the wolves coming. Yep. Bet he heard that. We're gonna play it safe here. Grab a stone. What? Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Okay. If I had died to some sort of bugged out wolf mess there... Looks like we might need to drink a little bit of birch tea just to stay warm on the way in. Leave that there for now. Just a little bit. And I should probably, before we actually loot the dam tomorrow, or the next time I can stream, whenever that is, next session. Oh, it is going to be... We just have to hope it's not an Aurora. I should leave, like, a bunch of heavy stuff here. Let's drop some bad torches. I guess we want the hacksaw. We do by weight. We're going to leave water here. Definitely the pry bar stays. The metal stays here. All the sticks go in a pile somewhere. I guess right here. Okay, you know what? I am going to need some fuel for making a fire in the fire barrel, so I'll carry a little bit of that with me. We're at 13.69. I mean, we're going to get overburdened for sure. How am I doing on food? We're pretty much full. Let's drop this for now. Drop that. Okay, that's probably good enough. And I can sort of figure this out next time. Let's just do safe house mode to create a save. Here we are, ready to go next time. Wow, that went well. I'm happy with that so far. Let's just take a look at the notes here. So we have a total of 9 birch and 4 maple. And we've got 6 guts already down and curing, and it's barely even into day 2. Really good. Really happy with that. Health is looking good. We got a ton of extra health in the form of birch bark. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. We turned an absolutely disastrous end of that last run. Turned it around and got something to look forward to now. All right, I'm going to go get some sleep. See you guys next time.